Hi, I'm Meg Donnelly from Zombies, and these are 40 reasons why I'm obsessed with coffee. It's just such a simple thing, but I think it just really shows how obsessed I am and how I could literally talk about it forever. I love making coffee, the smell, the taste. I go to bed excited about having coffee in the morning. And at night, I feel like is when I crave it the most actually, which I always have to stop myself because I'm like, okay, I don't need another one, I don't need another one. The way it's made, I love the sound that it makes when it's brewing. I have 2 coffee machines, how insane is that? I have a coffee machine that's kind of like this color and it's really cute and like a big production kind of thing, and it doesn't work very well, but it looks cute, so that's why I got it. But then I also have just like a smaller espresso machine that you like press a button and it just comes out. But it's really foamy and nice and like really comforting and so easy, because in the morning, I just want coffee right away. I'm lazy. Yeah. One of the things I love is like old antique coffee things. Like they're so cute, so random, but like things like this where it's like best coffee in town, or it's like painted from like the 30s, if that makes sense, and it's like a woman with a cup of coffee, like the different kinds of coffee that you can get with the different kinds of milk. I didn't know what any of them were for the longest time, but I feel like I'm now more versed. And it's always 2 shots of espresso normally, and it's just the milk that makes it different, which is so interesting. Lattes, cappuccinos, flat whites, Americanos, love cortados. The different size cups, so random. I'm just looking at, look how cute this is. I would collect a billion if I could. They're so cute. Like, diner coffee is just really nice because it's like, it's almost like the vibe of being at a diner. Probably not the best coffee you'll ever get, but it's just really satisfying. Airplane coffee is great too. Being on an airplane, especially in the morning, and they like give you your little cream, and it feels so nice. I feel like I've met so many people through coffee, which is so weird to say, but like, you know, your local barista, especially when you go to the same cafe a lot, like you run into all the same people. Oh, for work, all the time. Everyone's always like, let's grab a coffee. Boom. Helps you work. Helps you work caffeine-wise, helps you work meeting people-wise. Also for friends too, it's always like, let's grab like a coffee and walk around, da-da-da. I love having like coffee and then like doing like work. I want to learn to be able to like be productive at home, but going to a cafe, I'm always the most productive. You sit down, you have your coffee, and it's so comforting, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you just like lock in and you respond to all your texts and emails that you haven't looked at in a couple of days. I call it girl bossing, and literally all I'm doing is responding to emails. However, it feels really productive. Like everybody around you is either having a conversation or they're working too. So you feel like more motivated, and it all revolves around coffee, just saying. Okay, where am I at?
You have 10 more.
Let's go! Anywhere I go somewhere new, I will look up the cafes in the area, and I have to try the coffee in the city or the area. And asking locals like, hey, what's the best like cafe in town? And then like you can connect with them. And then you go to like the local cafes and you can really see how people in that culture like interact, because it's like their cafe and their like home. I love learning about different cultures, different places like brew coffee differently. There's different beans, there's different ways to prepare it. Coffee is such a staple in like every single culture, like no matter what, like all over the world. So like that is really cool. It's like been around for so long. I love how seasonal the coffees get. Like, you know, in the fall, it's all like pumpkin, like hot drinks, like caramel-y kind of things. But then in the summer, when you have like an iced coffee or an iced thing, it's like so refreshing and you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna survive the day. Curating the perfect coffee, that is special in itself, of like, oh, I want like 1 pump of blah, blah, and this and that. Curating that comfort for yourself is so cool that you get to do that. It really helps just like the rest of the day. It's like as soon as I have coffee, I'm like, okay, today's gonna be a good day. Really?
Yeah.
Woo! Thanks for joining me and my many reasons why I'm obsessed with coffee. If you like this video, watch more. Cortados, macchiatos, all the autos. Growing up, like your parents or people around you are like, oh, I need my coffee, and you're like, oh, like that's so cool.